he said is, my altar is open. What do you do when you come into the presence of a king? He said, don't do church. I'm going to give you a piece of heaven tonight, which is going to give you a peace of mind. I'm going to take the stress of smoke. I need a few people to come get in agreement with me right now. What he said is, my altar is open. What do you do when you come into the presence of a king? He said, don't do church. I'm going to give you a piece of heaven tonight, which is going to give you a peace of mind. I'm going to take the stress of smoke. I need a few people to come get in agreement with me right now. What he said is, my altar is open. What do you do when you come into the presence of a king? He said, don't do church. I'm going to give you a piece of heaven tonight, which is going to give you a peace of mind. I'm going to take the stress of smoke. I need a few people to come get in agreement with me right now. What he
Imagine optimistically setting your course to go deeper in the things of God, to live your life and charter towards destiny. When the sky turns bleak and you can see traces of a storm brewing and headed your way. Much like our life and our faith, the enemy brings all sorts of challenges, sorts of storms, to cause us to be rattled, unraveled, so that we may give up on the promises of God. This life series is to challenge you to drop the anchor of your faith and watch the Lord keep you. Watch the Lord work miracles. Watch the Lord fight on your behalf. It's time to get anchored.
Hello, everyone. Let me see if I can move this sound around so that you don't have any echoes. Hold on. Just a check-in. Let's see here. All right. So, hi, Facebook, YouTube, all of you. Let's see how I can maneuver this in the car. Today is the day. Let's see if I can get this media situation where you can see me pretty well. There we go. Let me know if you guys are still hearing echoes. Let me know. Let's see if I can do this. My tablet. Uh-oh. I'm doing something that's making a lot of noise. All right. Watch me do a thing. So, what I'm going to do is because I am not as tech savvy as I look. But anywho, hopefully you all are still here with me on Facebook. Let me see if I can see some of your comments. Good morning. Just wanted to check in a little bit. Here I go. I can't believe I just threw this iPad in the trunk, but I bet you don't have an echo at all. I just put it in the trunk. Lord have mercy. So today is check-in day. Honestly, check in with you, but my son and I will be checking into the hospital today here at the lake. And you want to know my real feels on it? I am nervous. I'm in that season where I'm like, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. I know I'm not alone. Have you ever been there? You trust God. It's just one of those things where you say, I need to trust what he will do, you know. I've been in a series, ironically, called Anchored. The Lord gave me that before we even were confronted with this particular conundrum and storm. And so I know it's him prophesying to me to anchor my faith, from faith to faith, glory to glory. A lot of times we are not prepared for the middle, what he does in the middle. Jesus told his disciples, come, let us go to the other side. They were probably elated, excited, just like me, like many of you. God has said, come on, let us go to the other side. There's something we've got to do. And, but you weren't prepared for what the testing in the middle of it, the middle of it, like from one side to the next side was a middle part. And from faith to faith, glory to glory is this middle thing where you are now forced to leave one level of faith and graduate to another level of faith just to be prepared for where you're headed. And that's how I feel God is doing with me right now. First, I want to just shout out to all of you who took the time to call me. encourage me, it mean a lot. When you're the encourager for so many people, you're always encouraging someone else, pouring into people, praying people through, and then they think enough of you to pray you through. It means a lot. Shout out to Anitra, her daughter. It just come through surgery at Trinity. I thank God for her. In the midst of her thing, she's still been reaching out for me. Naka, my beautiful mentee, the island girl, she's on her way to see about her spiritual mom and mentor, and I thank God for her. She's like, I'm PE, I'm on the road, I'll be there. um to Dr. Mimi Brown, girl, you didn't have to, but she took a pause just to make sure she encouraged the encourager, and it means a lot. My best friend Tashay, Latoya Barrett, who was willing to pause it all to come. Um, Let me tell you something, and a host others of you who send text messages and all. Um, if you didn't, don't worry. I'm not holding you to your charge. I'm not that person. Listen, some valleys you can't walk with everyone, and that's okay. And so, just want to tell you thank you. Shout out for those who are praying, and Echo Community family that is actually praying in faith right now. Darcel, who broke loose to get here for me. I appreciate my beautiful mentee, Darcel, and Sarah Self, woman heal herself. Um, Thank you. You guys, you just kind of did something out of your comfort zone. I mean, you just kind of came out of you, outside of your stuff to see about me. So with that said, I pray that you guys, I'm trying to check comments to see if you guys on. Let me know if you can still hear me. I'm on this comment thing to see. Since I threw the iPad in the trunk, hopefully. That's what I use to kind of navigate. Hopefully you still have me. IG, I can't see you, but I thank God for you. Listen, on Friday, 7 a.m., our beautiful youngest son, Ephraim Noah, is going into surgery. We're asking all that have faith and trust us and believe with us to fast and pray with us. Take an hour within the hour, and make that your hour of believing God for what we're believing God for, which is a beautiful outcome, that he will have the most beautiful quality of life after this, because there will be no complications. There will be meticulous hands, that the angels of the Lord will be guiding the hands. God himself will be doing this operation. And so that's what we're believing God for, no complications. We're asking for acceleration of a miraculous recovery and acceleration, and no difficulty there. And that Ephraim would see God in his life in the most beautiful way, that he would see him as good and sovereign and healer and deliverer. I realize, even though it's daunting for me as a mom, and I've shed my tears, and I really sometimes have to leave. I'm sitting in the driveway right now while he's in the house. Sometimes I got to leave to cry. Um, but I've learned that it's okay to shed a tear in front of him as well. And because it's just not something you want for your children. So this is me checking in. It's one of those things where you say, Lord, if you can take this cup from me, but if he doesn't take this cup, nevertheless, your will be done. And you believe that for a beautiful outcome. And I'm believing God for that. And I need those who will believe with me to stand with me in prayer. It's a 4-hour procedure, that it will not be belabored. His body would favor him, operate proficiently the way it's meant to operate. Every organ would favor him and preserve the life that he's meant to be here on this earth. Um, yeah, he's in faith, but I could tell he don't like to show me everything. This is his storyline he's working out. He's walking out his testimony. And y'all pray my strength as I walk it with him, shout out to all my SC family. This is gathering of the Shepherds Week, and I wasn't able to make it, but shout out to them, because I know the Spirit of the Lord is going to meet them there. To my spiritual parents who have been very supportive in this whole time, calling, checking on me, praying for me, and praying for Noah, praying for us. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have a solid tribe. You get to know who's who in times like this, right? So I can't see your comments on, let me see, on the IG or anything, but I am able. Did y'all lose me? Listen, I see you guys now. I was trying. Oh, I can see you on YouTube as well. I had to reset this thing. I see you guys. Thank you for praying for me. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for praying for Noah. I can see you now. Lord, I'm working on it. Listen, I'm just allowing the joy of the Lord be my strength when I can get it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not able to jump on because I'm just in my moment, and that's real. I love God, but totally human. Totally human. And have real human moments that I have to call on God and look at Him and say, Lord, flex on my behalf and show the world you're with me. All right. I just wanted to check in with you. Wanted to encourage you that when God tells us, let's go to the other side, He didn't tell you what's in the middle of it. But understand that what's in the middle is the thing that qualifies us. Many are called and few are chosen. That means we've all been called to something, and some of us are stuck at the fact that we've been called. Oh, I'm called to this, called to that. Great. Yeah. There's also a Bible. The Bible also records that we must make our calling and election sure. That means you've been called, but you hadn't been elected. Your election has not been shored up yet. And the only way it's shored up is through the testing. Promotion comes through testing. Promotion comes through the middle stuff. When the storm is raging, can you see God? When things look impossible, do you trust God? Are you still lifting up that same banner with that same energy, same attitude when it's daunting? That's how you make your calling and election sure. So I just want to tell you, to this generation that has been through nothing. Oh, I say that you just cry over a raindrop. I want you to know that the storm and the conditioning of the storm prepared you for the election to be made sure. If you want to be used of God in a mighty way, be okay with the middle of it. From faith to faith. The two part is like we don't know what that to. What is our faith taking us to or through just to get to the next level of faith? We don't always know. Some people are dealing with health challenges. Some people are facing other things. Some people have experienced death in the family. Some of them are dealing with marital issues. Whatever it is, it's just the middle. I say all the time lately, I'm in the middle of a miracle. So if I don't call you back, I'm in the middle of a miracle. What that means is God has me in the middle of this spot where promotion is not near, and I got to be steady. So I can't afford to hear what you're saying and they're saying right now because I'm in the middle of a miracle. Peter was in the middle of a miracle when it was brewing, and he had enough sense to say, Lord, if it's you, tell me to come. Kind of like the surgery that Noah is facing, that mom is looking on and saying, God, for real? I said, Lord, shall we pursue and will we recover all? I just want to encourage you. I don't know what your middle looks like, but it's about making your calling and election sure. Yeah. You got to qualify the call, you understand. He doesn't call the qualified, very true, but he will always qualify the call. That means I got to make sure you're ready. I got to make sure you really want this. I got to make sure I can trust you to do the hard stuff and to serve me in the middle of it. I got to make sure. Oh, somebody, go ahead and shout wherever you are right now. And come on and shout right now. Shout right now that I'm in the middle of it. I'm about to see in the middle of a miracle, and I'm about to see the Lord flex like I never saw him flex before. So I was talking to Noah, and his faith has really just been doing something for me. He was just saying, Mom, I want you to document this and that because at the end of it, I'm going to, I got something I gotta say, and I'm just here to document a miracle, y'all. Boy, I tell you, I'm just here to document the miracle. And again, I want to say big thanks to all of you who've been so supportive. Those of you who have been also sensitive to the season. I look strong. Strong people make things look easy. They make water walking look easy. They make pastoring look easy, and preaching look easy, and teaching. Listen, we borrow our strength from the Lord. That's the only reason why it looks easy. But it's just as tough as the giants you're facing. Huh? Tears look, I cry too. I literally have been leaving every day just for an hour just to cry. And I finally confessed that to Noah. I was like, listen, the truth is, mom be crying, you know. He said, ain't no need to cry, I'm gonna be all right. I said, are you trying to play strong for me? He said, I gotta be strong for you, I'm your son. I said, you really don't. He said he does. I'm saying what I'm seeing in him, his faith is stirring up a level of faith in me I didn't know I was missing. Can you say that? Can you say that? I didn't know I was missing that level of faith. And so just be in prayer with us. We're checking in today. And we believe in God for the right staff. We believe in God for the right atmosphere, right hands. And we'll be there 2 days prior to the surgery. And 7 o'clock Friday, God will begin his miracle and doing what he needs to do. So I love you guys. I just want to check in a little bit. I need to go do what I'm doing. I'm measuring things. I'm being pastor, mom, nurse. And my mom just came out of surgery yesterday. So it's been y'all, come on. I'm going to try to hold my tears. But it's been one of those seasons. Yeah. It's been one of those. Some of you might know also, this month several decades ago, was the month my brothers and sisters were taken from us instantly. So, of course, you know, the devil big mad and big lying on top of everything. And here I am between mom and son, trying to make sure they are all right and trying to make sure they don't think I'm nervous, you know. I'll still support our church and support my husband. Yeah, I'm flexing too. I'm in faith, but I'm human. And I have my moments. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much. I really wasn't trying to cry out here. But that's life. But what's living is trusting God in the middle of it. Thank you again. I love you all so much. All right. See you on the other side of this miracle. Bye.
Well, hey there. Thank you for tuning in, staying here with me, growing with me, and don't forget to pay it forward and share the love on your page. I'm looking forward to all the things God is going to do in and through us all. Here's a few ways to give. Cash App, Zelle, 832-638-1839. Or you can give by way of downloading the app of Echo online. Hey, so if you're looking for those ways to give again, go to the top. They're posted.